Hey you guys, happy first day of the challenge. I just wanted to hop on quick and do an intro video to kind of let you know what to expect. I do apologize, people are working on like homes in my neighborhood, so if you hear like hammering, that's what that's from. My dog is out here with me too, so he might be walking around a little bit. So hope you're having a great first day. So a couple things. Just want to make sure everyone has what they need to succeed, because that is our main goal, because that's what we want you to do, is just succeed and do your best and reach your goals, because that's why we invited you, because you expressed an interest in doing that and we want to help you get there. So first thing, I know I sent you a list last week, the beginning of the prep week, letting you know kind of what to expect and maybe giving you like a list of things to do. I gave you a week to do that because there was a lot of things on that list. I do realize that. So the first one of which is to clean out your kitchen of any foods that will cause you to cheat. So if you don't have it, you can't eat it, right? So wash your fruits and veggies, have them portioned out and ready to go. So I like to buy some hand fruits, some veggies for snacks the week before, and when you get home in the afternoon, you're not going to want to cut up vegetables or take that time. You're going to go for that quick fix, that quick snack, right? So if you already have fruits and veggies all ready to go, and put in, I like little sandwich baggies or little snack baggies, and if you already have them in those baggies in your refrigerator, then you'll be way more apt to reach for those rather than reach for something maybe that's been hiding in your pantry that maybe you shouldn't reach for, right? Speaking of your pantry, so you probably have some things in there that are not conducive to this challenge, right? And I know you guys have kids, you may have significant others in your household, spouses, that may like to eat those things. So what I want you to do, I want you to sit down, and I want you to talk with them, and I want you to let them know what your reason is for wanting to do this, and ask them for their support for the next 21 days, because it takes 21 days to build a habit, right? So if you're without those for that long a period of time, I'm going to take a guess, and I'm going to guess you may not crave those quite as much when you're done with this program. And that goes for them too. If you have bad snacks in your cabinet, do you really want your kids eating those? Probably not. So this is a great opportunity to kind of educate them on what good nutrition means and what it looks like in their own life. So yes, they're probably not going to be super happy about it in the beginning, but later down the road, it's going to be much easier to help them make healthy choices if they're introduced to them when they're young. So just keep that in mind. I want you to go on with them and ask them for help. If you go in it with a sincere attitude, and let them know this is something you're really working on and you really like their help with, I'm going to guess that they're going to be, they want to support you. So, and if they don't, talk to one of us too. We can have some other ideas for you, but definitely go with that first. I think that'll be very helpful. Number 2, do your before and after measurements if you have not already, and if you own a scale. So I own a scale, but I personally have a history of having a bad relationship with said scale, so I don't weigh myself very often. I will tell you that. I like to take pictures, before and after pictures, and do measurements for my kind of progress. So I will tell you, the last round of Shift Shop I did, I got amazing results. I was feeling great, like digestively and physically and emotionally, because Chris Downing is amazing, but I didn't lose a pound. I didn't lose many inches, but my before and after pictures were pretty different, and if you want me to share them with you, I certainly will. So that just goes to show you that the scale doesn't always tell the true story. Even measurements don't sometimes. So what I'd like to do, I have a pair of old jeans that were from a time in my life where I thought I was healthy. I have a history of not being healthy when it comes to maybe restricting myself too much. So this was at a point in my life where I realized that I thought I was doing the right things. I was being healthy, and these jeans were from that period of time in my life. So I kind of use those as a guide. They're not stretchy. They're the jeans that don't stretch. They're a little unforgiving at times, but they're kind of my go-to to see like how I'm doing with my progress. If they fit well, I know I'm doing well. If they're a little snug, I know I need to work on a couple things. So do whatever works for you, whether that be the scale, whether it be measurements, whether that be photos, or maybe a pair of clothes, or a pair of jeans, or some other type of clothing attire that may help you to realize where you should be. If you were really, kind of into this and you really want to reach your goals, I think it's really important to share your measurements. And I know that can be scary. I did not want to do that in the beginning either, but I promise you, if you share them with Julie and I, we're going to, keep that information private. Sometimes I like to do shout outs for my team and, let them know, like, this person, got these results. Isn't that so awesome? But we will never share your information unless we have specific permission from you. So do not hesitate, to let us know if you're not comfortable sharing your information on the app as far as your measurements or your weight or that kind of stuff goes. You can always email me or Julia. I do have our information should be on the app there, or you can always message us, whatever's easiest for you. But I think if you're going to help yourself stay accountable, or this is going to help you stay accountable, sharing those measurements, because at the end, if you share the end ones and maybe they're not much different, or maybe they're not as different as you were hoping, you need to make a little bit more of a change. But if you did have great results and you're excited to share those with us, I know a lot of people were in the past. So just an encouragement, you don't have to at all, but I would encourage you to do so if you're serious about this. Okay. Number 3 is make your meal plan. So most of you probably have the All Access Pass, because that is the best deal by far. For those of you who don't have great internet connection, you may still have the DVDs. Whatever program you're doing, I encourage you to choose a program for the next 21 days. It doesn't have to be just a 21-day program, because you can certainly continue on afterwards. For example, I'm doing Shift Shop. I started last week, so it's like a 21-day program, but there's also a session 2. Like, you can go on to make it like a 42-day program if you want, which is my ultimate goal. But I would encourage you to stick with one program, and that program has a meal plan. Every program does. So I would encourage you to open that up, be familiar with it, and read it and look through it. Shift Shop has its own grocery list. It has meals planned out already for what you should eat week 1, week 2, week 3, and so on, according to your goals. So it's super easy and spelled out for you guys. It takes away the thinking. It takes away the meal prep, which is sometimes time consuming. It's there for you guys. So I just really encourage you to utilize those tools, because the super trainers who created these programs were all in on the nutrition part as well. So they created them like they did for a reason, and that is to get you results. So I would highly encourage you to follow that meal plan to a T as much as you can. You can print them out if you'd like. They're all online on Beachbody On Demand. So if you go to Beachbody On Demand, you'll see like the program section and the workouts. There's like I forget exactly what it's called, but there's another section there, like right next to workouts, that you can click on, that has like extras, and it includes the meal plan, the nutrition plan, it includes a ton of other stuff in there that could be helpful to you. So make sure you're familiar with all aspects of your program in order for you to get the most out of this, because that's what we want for you to do. As far as me, I like to have a couple of different things on hand. Like hard-boiled eggs are really good snacks, full of protein and good fats. Quinoa I like to have on hand. I like to have brown rice on hand. For my meats, we tend not to eat a lot of red meat. If we do, I try to make sure it's hormone-free and organic if possible. I realize it might not always be possible because does get expensive, but very lean as you can get as far as red meat goes. If it's not red meat, we eat a lot of chicken breast in our house, ground turkey. You can make your own turkey burgers. There's a ton of recipes on Beachbody On Demand as well to help you out with this. And let's see, those are kind of the main ones. Turkey sausage or chicken sausage, rather than pork sausage, has a lot less fat. So those are kind of like the staples of protein that I have cutting around, and I'm all about the veggies, so whatever veggies. As far as snack veggies, I always have carrots, celery, broccoli on hand just to eat raw with hummus or something. Super easy. You can just have it right there in your fridge. Lots of canned fruits, apples and bananas, that sort of thing to make it easy. Raw almonds are an amazing snack. I will tell you, salted and roasted are not your friend. Roasting actually changes the chemistry or the makeup of a nut. This is what I'm told. I did some research on it, and it increases the fat content and makes it have trans fats more so than it should, or more saturated fats. I'm not exactly totally sure on the chemistry there, guys. That's not my strong point. But all I know is that it's much less healthy for you when you have it roasted. Salted just increases your salt intake, which is going to make you bloated, and it's just not a good thing. So, what else? Number 4, I would love for you to take 10 minutes of your day to give your brain some food too. So I admit when I started, I did not take personal development seriously at all. I was a Nicholas Sparks girl through and through, and I was like, I don't need any personal development, I'm good. But I will tell you, it has been a game changer for me, and I'm addicted to personal development now. I listen to it as often as I can. I don't have a lot of time to read, I will tell you that, but I do listen to it on my car ride, like to and from work, sometimes at lunch. I'll read a little bit if I can, but it has been a game changer. So some of the great ones I'd recommend for you guys are The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. Chalene Johnson has an amazing podcast, and those are free. Also, free is key. Amazon Audibles, you can get a free month subscription for that, so you can get a book for free for them. I listen to that stuff all the time. It's awesome. Another book is called Made to Crave, for those of us who have a little bit of addiction to food. That's by Lisa TerKeurst, and I'm not sure how to spell her last name. I think Lisa is Lysa. It's like Terkeurst, something crazy like that. And another one that I'm reading right now is called The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. That is legit. She created that to help her get out of bed in the morning and stop pressing snooze, and it has filtered into every area of her life and made her super successful. She's like one of the highest paid personal development speakers in the world. So I would highly recommend that one. Number 5. So as far as, I'm gonna backstep a minute. Personal development, I would encourage you to do at least 10 minutes a day. Everybody has 10 minutes. If you don't, wake up 10 minutes earlier, okay? Great way to start your day with some motivation to help get you motivated and get that workout on, okay? So 5, water. You need to get rid of soda. Limit the tea and juice, guys, okay? I grew up on juice for breakfast every morning, realized that it's just a bunch of sugar, really. There's really no nutritional value to juice, even orange juice. I mean, there's some vitamin C in there, yes, but you can get that in a lot of different healthier fruits. Soda is just sugar, and it will kill your teeth. So just dump it down the drain, or take it to work and give it to somebody else. Not that we want to give other people unhealthy things, but so I would encourage you to do that, and limit is for your kids as well. If you need to do the method of watering it down little by little to help get them, kind of wean them off of it, do that if you must. But I would certainly limit the iced teas, juices, and soda. I drink water all day long. I try to have a water bottle with me wherever I go. I realize that may not be possible with some of your jobs. I am a nurse, and in my old job, we were only allowed to have water bottles in the break room, which was like umpteen miles away, right? So I, tried as often as I could to get there, but I realized that, it's harder to drink in that environment. If you need to, go to the Patient Nourishment Center and get some water there, if you're allowed to. So, but you should drink at least 8 to 10 glasses of water a day. You should strive to take your body weight and divide it by 2, and that's the number of ounces you should be getting in per day. That's your goal. You will feel like a different person. Your skin will be clearer, glowing. You'll feel more energized and rested. Okay? Number 6, stay committed. The most successful challengers are those that post daily and stay committed to sharing. So, guys, this group, I want you to be engaged, because that is what's going to help to make you successful. So those posts that I post every morning and ask you to answer some questions, I want you to answer those questions. I'm going to do my best to answer them as well. And I will tell you, there are some days where, most days I'm not a 10 out of 10 nutrition. I'm a human being, and I don't always get 10 out of 10. In fact, I rarely do, because that means everything was perfect. So even on the days that you don't feel like you did well, I want you to share that, because that just makes you real, okay? This is a total judge-free zone. We're not here to bash other people. We're here to help you through those rough spots. So if you start to feel yourself slide a little bit, let us know. Let us know how we can help you. That's why we're here. But we won't know how to help you if you don't let us know. So I want you to stay engaged. You committed to this for 21 days, and I want you to answer those questions that we post. And as much as you can, try to engage with the group. If you have questions about something that someone else did or said, ask them a question. You can tag them by hitting the little @ sign, and that will give them a notification that they were contacted. So, don't hide. We're here to help. We want to have fun with this, okay? Number 7, know your why. Know why you're going to push through those hard days, because they're going to happen, okay? Know why you're going to do this even when you don't see immediate results. You have to trust the process and know that this is the healthy way. This is not a fad diet. This is making a lifestyle change, and that doesn't happen overnight. And we understand that. And I know this is probably going to be the hardest part for you. The hardest part is to start. The second hardest part is always consistency. So we realize this is a start for many of you. So we want to be there for you, in this hardest season for you. But as far as your why goes, what that is ask yourself why you wanted to join this group. And I want you to write that down. And then I want you to keep asking why until you can't anymore. And then that is your true why. So for example, if you said you want to lose 10 pounds or 20 or 30 or whatever your goal is, or you just want to feel better, write that down and ask yourself why. Because you want to be able to be with your, be able to run around with your kids and pick them up and without pain. Ask yourself why you want to do that, because you want to be a better parent. Ask yourself why you want to do that. So until you can no longer ask yourself why, keep doing it. And then once you get to that point, I want you to write that down on a sticky note, put it on your mirror in your bathroom so you can see it every day. Because that is important, because there are going to be days, like I said, that you're not going to want to eat healthy. You're going to be tempted by the break room. Happens all the time for me, I know, guys. And you're not going to want to work out. But once you see that every day, that you want to be a better parent, and why you want to be a better parent for your kids, that's going to motivate you more than because I want to lose 5 pounds, right? So keep that where you can see it all the time and refer back to it often, okay? Number 8, in order to stay accountable, we're all here for you, but if you need some extra accountability, I encourage you to find an accountability partner. That can even be someone in this group. It can be someone outside of this group. And if they are outside of this group, you can let them know about this group and they're welcome to join too. So I realize that everyone has different needs, and we want to be sure to try to meet all of them as best as we can. So whether that's an accountability partner inside or outside this group, that's perfectly fine, as long as the person outside this group is, I think this is a good idea. They're not gonna tear you down, right? We don't want that. So if you do need an accountability partner and you'd like to be an accountability partner to someone in this group, let us know. We will try to pair you up with someone who we think will be good for you. Number 9, stay positive, focused, and driven. Will it be easy? No. Will it be worth it? Absolutely, 1,000,000 times yes. So when I first started, these groups were so helpful to me that this is basically why I became a coach, because I realized that I could, get amazing results, feel great about it. I was just telling other people about it, and I realized I could help other people. So I really just want to pay it forward to you guys, because this has been really helpful for me, and it's just a fun way to do it. It's a great community. There are so many amazing people involved with the Beachbody community, and they're all honestly just a bunch of great people who want to see you succeed. There's really no judgment, and we just all want everyone to have a good time while you're doing this and to reach your goals. And number 10, post daily. Be prepared to share in the group. Like I said, sharing is good. And even if you don't have a great day, that is fine. I want to know about it. Okay, so let us know. Be proud of any progress you are making and share it with us. Make sure your notifications are all turned on for the app. Okay, so you don't miss any of the posts or anybody and who's tagging you or anything of that nature. If you need help with that, just let us know. Do not miss your daily Shakeology. Okay, that is so important. Another reason why I kind of started this, I know I shared this with some people before, but I had a lot of digestive issues. I didn't have a very healthy relationship with food. I was kind of restricting myself, and I was like, you know what, this is not good. I'm going down a path that doesn't look healthy at all, so I need to make a change. Found my coach. She talked about Shakeology. I tried it, and I was hooked. From there on, it totally helped my digestion, helped my chocolate cravings, and it's just basically the healthiest thing you can possibly put in your body. Like, if you do the research on it, nothing else out there compares. It's not just protein. There's protein, and if your dairy doesn't like you like me, there's vegan protein, but there's phytonutrients, which you can't find in a lot of food these days because food quality is down. There is, it's the equivalent of 5 salads, so that's always a plus, especially for people who don't like to eat vegetables all the time. There is digestive enzymes, there's probiotics, there's prebiotics, there's amino acids, there's adaptogens, which if you're not familiar with what those are, those help to fight off free radicals and everyday stress, like the stress of what your body's going through. So with our fast-paced, busy lives, stress is like a constant thing, right? So we want something to help us, to help our bodies kind of recoup from that. And that's exactly what Shakeology has done for me. And it has been a game changer. If you're not on it, I would highly encourage you to do so. There is like a money back guarantee. So I don't know any other protein out there or any other supplement that has that money back guarantee. And that is is as legit as Shakeology, I should say. So there's a ton of recipes online. I also have a few of my favorites that I'd be happy to share with you if you need some help with your recipes. Definitely recommend blending it with ice, maybe some frozen bananas, even some avocado, which sounds weird, but it just makes it extra creamy and delicious. So all in all, I want nothing more than all of you to succeed. I know this was a super long video, so I apologize. I actually made it yesterday and I was uploading it and there was something wrong with YouTube and it didn't upload properly and then it got lost into cyberspace. So this is round 2, so thanks for sticking with me. And I'm super excited to start this group off today. I hope you guys are having an awesome first day and happy Monday, and please let us know how we can help. Okay guys, have a great night. Bye-bye.